Okay, so we want to settle fourth.
High levels of water found. High levels of iron found.
Unless that iron is super tempting. If we see a high aluminum, then we're going to settle on the iron. If we don't, then we'll stick with the settling fourth plan.
Scientific colony founded. Medium levels of aluminum found.
Okay, medium aluminum there.
Levels of silicon found. High levels of carbon found.
High carbon.
Ooh, a geothermal vent. That will be useful.
Because wind turbines take carbon, that does make going scavenger a little more attractive. Let's see, lots of high carbon spots. Where's the aluminum near here if I wanted to go there? Definitely low on aluminum. There's a bunch of low spots. Alright, no bonus claim for settling now. Let's see if someone else will settle first. Looks like everyone's trying to get avoid being the third to settle. They do get the black market a little faster than these guys, but while we wait,
let's get those ships uploaded and see what we can use. This
quarry and let's see. Do I want to claim a geothermal or we're gonna go wind? We're gonna go wind this game, although there is only one geothermal on the map, which could be a huge magnet, but let's grab that. And we are gonna need some aluminum. Aluminum is really low on this map. Oh, seriously? Well, we're gonna take that quarry then if someone's gonna settle right on us. Jeez, Herbert. No JC bonuses, but they're both highs. I don't know what Herbert's deal is, but that wasn't good for either of us. So all that stuff down, grab our upgrade, get into some wind, a nice triangle here, a nice triangle here. Don't need to be too far away from the base. Probably right here then, 0.9, 0.8, 0.9. Go drop that. And how much is it going to cost to push out a geothermal? We need the Goon Squad. And let's see, water might be a little rough for us too. Let's drop a pump now. Buy up. Well, what can we sell down? Carbon's really cheap at the moment. We need aluminum. Did we make it to that aluminum mine? Yes, we did, but it's super low. Aluminum's super expensive. Okay, so we'll drop another mine here. Are we gonna make it? Is that my mine or someone else's? It was someone else's, alright. So mine over here, we'll need to sell some of the carbon, aluminum down. Go grab that. And almost have enough aluminum. Alright, but if we drop this, we're not going to have enough for the Goon Squad.
Freelance pirates are auctioning their
You'd think the price of carbon would be higher since this guy, he's just got the two low carbons. Oh, both of my carbons were nuked? That's gotta have been Herbert then. I mean, I was there first. I don't know why he needs to hold a grudge. Well, that's really too bad. We're not going to be getting as much carbon as we'd like. Our two high carbons are down to low. This guy's getting into glass already. Alright, let's grab that Goon Squad. And hope then that we can just make money off of power to power us into the next upgrade level. Herbert. It's gotta have been Herbert. Who else would nuke down those 2 carbons? That's brutal. This guy still has his nice high carbon.
Market is online.
Pirates. I hate those filthy bandits.
And where did the pirates drop? Alright, nowhere we need to worry about. At least we're making good money off the power. The price of carbon is going up, which isn't great for rapid expansion. We'll have to acquire our carbon the normal way.
Robotic colony expanded.
Is there anything I can substitute out? No, all of my tiles are useful-ish. What's the height here? Medium. We could swap one of our aluminum over for... well, let's just get rid of Herbert. Herbert is a huge thorn in my side. I'm not going to gain anything by buying him. All I gain is just the 2 carbon there. I don't think I'm making enough off of power to buy him out.
Scientific colony expanded.
But we could scare him a little, I guess. The water shortage will help fund this.
We caught a dirty rat trying to break our stuff.
And with this mutiny, we could pick up some more power. Let's see. Who's doing really well? Asimov is doing quite well. Very strong. Mutiny that. Well, we'll just waste money buying out Herbert.
A new plane is available for auction. Bidding will begin at
5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 10,000.
Alright, we can take our upgrade. We just need the glass. With the upgrade, we probably need to get into food and more water.
It may not be the prettiest,
There's our upgrade.
but darn
Drop a pump. Oh, someone nuked my water too. Man, we're really being targeted this game.
Line.
Okay, so we can ditch our carbon. It's got a good price. Ditch our silicon just because. It's got to be Herbert who's targeting us. I don't see why anyone else would go for us here. So we just want to get him out of the game. But can we? I mean, we're halfway there. Stock's only getting more expensive. We're not making any good cash crops here. There's carbon. Spending down the carbon is just hurting us. We could get into power, but the power market could crash out on us. Mutiny that for more agency bonus. 7,000, go buy one more. Alright, we've got some good water coming in. Water could fuel our Herbert buyout, and we should probably steal from Herbert. Let's see, what's this? Strong and very strong.
The black market is online.
Price of power is crashing, everyone's getting into power. We're still making decent money off of that though. Get rid of Herbert. He's a massive thorn in my side. He's nuked pretty much everything that's good to me. Alright, we need to get up to 10,000. Buy out Herbert. Fine, good. Now we've got adjacency bonuses for some of our carbon. We've got plenty of carbon. Let's set up another water pump. We're making more power than we could ever want, And we just need to upgrade. Let's upgrade this guy.
May not be the prettiest looking upgrade.
And what are we going to do? Food.
Proud of our guys.
Where do we want to drop food? By our base or by the water? We would be much more susceptible to pirates that way. Let's just drop a bunch of food up here. Although people wouldn't have any trouble finding it if we did that. Glass is also going to be good for us, and silicon quarries.
New pet up for auction.
We'll drop one quarry up there. Slant drilling would be really good. Especially for our water production. Wait, never mind. The high water we had, or the medium water, was nuked. I don't think I want to go past 1600.
Sold.
Okay, so if we're going to benefit from slant drilling, then the only thing that's going to benefit us is it recovers that weaker water pump, and we could have multiple quarries going into this high silicon. But we need to get some glass out or some food. Let's go food here. But farms are really expensive because of the price of glass. And I don't think I need quite this much carbon. Let's get rid of one of these guys. Put in a farm.
Scientific colony
3 farms. Yes, I have a double scavenger base off in the corner here. And a lot less space thanks to Herbert. Tony Baloney Xenos is my new enemy, I guess. We can go and upgrade here. Power super cheap. We should probably drop a pleasure dome, which we can drop in the corner over there. And what else do I want to get going? We've got food, we've got water. We can drop a reactor farm up here, or maybe even further away from the base.
Robotic colony
We
expanded.
could also start getting into chemicals. Probably, though, we want reactors, so maybe farther away from the base. But then if we've got the fuel costs, alright, we'll just put them here. Needs more claims. Well, shipping all this stuff in is killing us on fuel. We can turn the water off just to save on fuel.
Be the prettiest looking
Upgrade,
But damn it,
build out reactors.
we should be proud of our guys.
Price of power is going up. So we're making a lot of money off of that. If we really wanted to, is someone hacking power? What's Asimov got going? I don't think he'd be hacking power, but I suppose it's possible. We could get a wind triangle of our own going. Over there.
Scientific colony expanded.
And we can turn the water... Well, water's really cheap. Okay, we'll just leave that off for now, save on fuel. And drop another reactor. That's the last claim.
Will begin at
Drop a goon squad.
sold.
Oh yes, this guy could definitely be hacking fuel. He's got 3 reactors, could have got a nice stockpile there. Our debt is huge. Sell down this food. Sell down that silicon. Silicon's worth a lot right now. I can free up a claim. Go and upgrade this guy.
Be the prettiest looking upgrade.
Drop another quarry.
Efficient. You should be proud
Let's
of our
see.
guys.
Sell down the fuel.
The black
And
market
drop
is
quarry.
online.
Buy up some of our own stock. Sell carbon. These guys need water. Start auto supply. Sell silicon.
Your stock is being bought.
And you guys need to be on auto supply as well. Price of carbon's going way up.
Your stock is being bought.
Okay, so we've recovered some of our share price there. glass shortage coming. Well, that's not going to help me. And we can turn the water back on. I'm not sure how much fuel it costs to ship. Doesn't seem to say, although it is giving us a revenue number per second, 203. But that doesn't seem to take into account the fuel costs. Alright, 3 claims to play with. Silicon's still high. We can drop another quarry here. Thanks for slant drilling. That'll all grab from the high silicon. And
Stock is being bought.
people are into our stock. Get out of my stock.
Is being bought.
Alright, Asimov already has Offworlds up. We need to upgrade or potentially target Asimov in some way. Let's see, a chemical shortage is coming soon.
Freelance pirates are auctioning their services to the
Pirates
highest bidder.
could steal water from Asimov. Or Clark probably has some good stuff coming in from a distance. Fuel would be a good steal here. 20 times 270 is 40,000. So we can go the 20,000.
Sold.
Pirates. I hate those filthy bandits.
Alright, and we'll send a power surge through, say, water pumps or the reactors. Asimov really needs to be slowed down. Okay, how close are we to an upgrade? We need a lot of carbon. Chemicals are super expensive. Sell down the silicon, oxygen, fuel, food, even some of that water to get over to our upgrade. Actually, we still have tiles to play with. We could get into chemicals here. Let's see, how many tiles do we have in this area? Not very many. Upgrade, traffic chem lab.
Badam is efficient. You should be proud of our guys.
Shortage soon. Okay, so we'll wait for the shortage to kick in. Can we invest in that? Sure, let's do that. Pay our debt. And is someone else selling down right now? Sell that out. We are nowhere near. Well, we're halfway to Clark if we really wanted to, but we're not near Asimov. And then buying Clark would give Asimov a huge amount of money. Alright, let's go for another chem lab. We should place this somewhere else where we had more space for a nice, good shape. Chem lab over here, perhaps. Does need fuel. So we'll do that. Upgrade our friend here.
I don't know everybody's name yet.
And what are we gonna need? Sell them the fuel. Our farms are running. Sell down the silicon, sure. And we can probably get into glass. Put the glass right by the silicon, just because it'll use up our fuel. Alright, and with one claim left, we'll get into Offworlds. Asimov can buy us out as soon as he... there we go. Alas. Alright, so that was a travesty. We'll do one more game. But then that has to be the last game. Alright, let's see. I mean, in this game, what went wrong was Tony Baloney had it in for us. But I mean, there were other things that we were doing wrong as well. I'm just not sure what I should focus on in our next game. Alright, good night, Offworld York. Alright, let's do one more. Maybe we'll have better luck this time. Silent Rifle Lobby, sure, we could join that. Masquerade and Stock Delay. Alright, aluminum, a little bit of iron.
Levels of carbon found. Medium levels of silicon found.
There's a nice high, or a
levels
medium
of
iron, but a large patch. We could go scientific. I want to settle third, or I mean fourth, fifth, or sixth for the extra claim. So let's see where everyone else drops, unless we can see some really nice tiles. Like, dropping over there would be okay, but there's no high aluminum.
Founded.
Expansive colony founded.
And two guys crowding in together over on the left side there.
Robotic colony founded.
Medium water,
High levels of iron
high
found.
iron. Alright, so we can settle now, but there isn't a particularly attractive spot. There's a high iron over there. We could just settle
Expansive
by
colony
like somewhere where we're off by ourselves. Someone already took that iron. Okay, we could settle somewhere high and take that iron. Or we could settle over here. Let's just drop expansive.
Preliminary scan
Here.
This is a great primary location
That's
for
pretty
iron
far away
mining.
for an iron mine.
You can count on us.
I don't know. Maybe that won't be worth it. Well, let's cancel that. Oh, someone's going to claim it right now. Alright, so I think enough people are in iron. Let's see, how many of them are dropping triple steel? Not that many, although two of them are scavenger. We'll cover up
Freelance
the
pirates
carbon there.
auctioning their services to the highest bidder.
Drop a mine for aluminum.
2,000, 3,000, 4,000,
And, oh, actually iron's really expensive right now. Alright, this isn't going to work out for us very well. Definitely cancel that one then. Okay, mining for iron. We could take some of these lower irons, or these irons right here.
Pirates. I hate those filthy bandits.
Grab claim. And more iron, I guess. So 500 for that. Alright, so we're not invested in anything fancy here. Just all the basics. And in fact, these guys I'm not too happy with. We could actually switch them over to carbon. Yeah, let's scrap this guy. There are two scavengers. What's a quarry gonna cost me? A little steel.
Robotic colony expanded.
It's 280. Needs iron. Alright, well, we'll just turn this guy off. And drop a quarry.
Black market is online.
Scavenger colony expanded.
Alright, now as for power. There's a nice spot for a triangle right there. No geotherms on the map. And we can turn this guy back on. Needs iron. Start auto supply. Mutiny's pretty expensive. We need the steel. Sell down the carbon, or try to save up to buy another claim. Right, we'll sell down the carbon.
Worker
Upgrade.
morale is at an all-time high, thanks to the infrastructure boost you upgraded.
And what's our height
You'll
here?
be able to ship more industry
Very
in
high.
no time.
New land is available for auction.
We're good on that, and I also want to drop down some solar.
4,000, 5,000, 6,000,
And also hook up our aluminum. We can save a little on fuel.
8,000, 9,000,
And we can probably let that go for 10,000. There's lots of high waters around.
Sold.
Okay, making good money off of carbon. Let's drop another steel mill then. And let's see, price of silicon is relatively low. We could get glass production going. Triple steel, double steel, one steel, and then the scavengers.
Robotic colony expanded.
We need some power. Sell down some of that iron. One claim. Let's go into steel then. It's cheaper than glass. Wow. Alright, so we'll sell down some more of that carbon. That carbon quarry was a good investment. And build out another steel since we are going to need that for the upgrades. Then we'll upgrade, build out some farms or reactors. Let's do farms first.
Will love it.
And with one claim left, let's throw down one reactor. Let's see, we'll have space for 3. If we drop over here, we can get a diamond going. Price of power is really good. How close are we to an upgrade? Not very close at all.
Scavenger colony expanded.
We could switch. Well, we're using all of the iron we're currently producing. Otherwise, I would switch some of these mines over to something else. Very good money off of carbon. These guys seem to be on auto supply.
New land is available for auction. Bidding will be done.
6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000.
Do I want to pick up a claim for 10,000? I think I would. And we'll drop a quarry. That's good money. This guy needs to be auto supply. Although another reactor would be good too. I think the quarry is a safe bet, and we can convert these guys over later, since we're not having to purchase water. At night we lose a lot of money. 2 power. Our mutiny is about to end. It's going to hurt even more.
Scavenger colony expanded.
Alright, sell down that food. Take the upgrade. Yeah, I think we need that.
With this new
And we'll start
expansion,
building out
you
another
can
solar
increase
plant.
production rates by a lot. The shareholders will love it.
probably need some water going. And then reactors.
The black market is online.
Expansive colony expanded.
Robotic colony expanded.
Alright, and we'll grab a goon squad. Drop that there. Protect against EMPs. Although they decided to go for a power here. Power, that's rough. Let's buy some of our own stock. And what is Clark up to? He's got a patent lab going. Has he researched anything yet? Not quite yet. His stock price is low-ish. We can start investing in him. We are frozen down fairly badly here.
Being bought.
Clark's doing some counter buying.
Scavenger colony expanded.
Robotic colony expanded.
Do I want to get level 5 or do I? Well, level 5 is better, but first let's check the off-world prices. 512 for food. Alright, let's
With this
upgrade.
new expansion, we have increased our
Drop a
potential production
farm.
rates by a lot. The shareholders will love it.
New land is available for auction. Bidding will begin at
Random talent in the middle of nowhere.
5,000. 6,000.
Let's see. Our income, though, is it going to make up for this?
8,000.
Off-world's production. We probably want to get a little wind going too. That means we need the carbon coming in. Sell some of this down. Wind is carbon and aluminum. We'll sell the steel. And we liked a wind triangle over here, if I recall correctly, or up here. Two of them. Go for all three. Alright, let's do that. Alright, the nighttime power definitely hurts. Sell out some more carbon. Electronics is really cheap right now. That's good for the robotic player. He hasn't built any electronics factories, so the fact that the price isn't so high is really good for him. Power surge. Took out my farms. Price of carbon is really good for us. Let's get off-worlds going here. We can scrap this and place an off-world right there.
The black market is online.
Have another goon squad. Get another off-world online. Goon squad protect that.
Scavenger.
Alright, and then we can start buying into Clark. Well, let's buy up some Asimov. His stock price is really cheap right now. What's he making? Some assorted power. His stuff is all over the place. I don't think I really want to buy him out here. How about Wells?
We caught a dirty rat trying to break our stuff.
Oh, really? They hit that. Okay, well, Wells is also making power, some aluminum. I don't really want him either. I want Clark.
new patent up for auction. Bidding will begin at sold.
Alright, sell this stuff down. It's food that we want to send off world, but our farms keep getting frozen down. We have one
The black market is online.
child to play with. Let's drop a farm there, and we can scrap the solar and build a farm in there too. In fact, we should probably scrap both those solars and build something else out. Alright, so let's start shipping food.
Your stock
We
is
caught a
being
dirty
bought.
rat trying to break our stuff.
Auctions going up. Raccoon Squad. Alright, so what do I want to replace this with? Farms or reactors? Needs O2. Auto supply, we need to free up some money. No farms. Pleasure Dome would be worthwhile. We're being attacked by a lot of sabotage here. Let's see, the Offworlds will get us more cash. That'll be good.
Look at all the money.
Do I want another farm?
Offworld ship, your stock is being bought. Look at all the money.
Alright, we're going to start buying into Clark next. We'll probably want to use some of this stuff on him. Let's see, what's he making all of his money off of? Not power, that's for sure. Not steel. Farms, we can certainly power search those. And dynamite one of his reactors, why not? Better to save that for when he goes for Offworlds, but I think we're fine here.
Trying to break our stuff.
New land is available for auction. Bidding will begin at
Plot right over there.
We caught a dirty rat
Let's see, is
trying
that
to
going to be
break
worth
our
anything? We could get another. Iron's worth quite a lot. Alright, so we'll turn off the steel mills. I don't know if we need 10,000 though. Let's get chemical labs going.
sold.
Chemical labs, and we can replace.
Offworld shipment
Well,
launched.
no, that's fine.
Look at all the money. Offworld shipment launched. Look at
Alright,
all the
one more goon squad just so these guys can work non-stop, shipping the food. But after that, we won't spend anything else on goon squads. It's a little too expensive. Let's have a look at Asimov. He's got some electronics going. Those aren't too expensive. What about Bradbury? Bradbury owns all his own stock. He's got some nice stuff going here. Let's go and zap down the glass. Alright, and finally, they managed to hit one of our off-worlds, which is too bad for us, but they've been trying for a while, so congrats to them. Okay, I think we have enough farms. Let's replace this
The black market
and up our chemical and food production overall. Okay, has anyone else gotten to off-world to know?
Look at all the money.
We are negative on
We caught a
carbon.
dirty rat
That's soon going to be
trying
used
break
up.
our stuff.
Back into quarries. And if we can move into glass, that looks like it'll be quite profitable. Aluminum still worth something. buyout. We almost have enough. Alright, grab Clark. He has Offworlds. And ship
Your stock is being
maximum food. We need fuel for that. Needs water. Something is costing us
Look at all
a lot. It's the price of water. We can shut the farms down. I don't have any pleasure stones, but we could pick that up for cheap, I suppose. We are being shot down. These offloads need to ship. Okay, farms off. Let's replace some of these with glass. Delete. And the chem labs, well, I suppose they can be on. The farms definitely want to be off. Sell this down. Alright, who's next? Asimov has a bunch of uncontrolled shares. Start going for him.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
And we can up our chemical production efficiency. $3,100 to repair, that'll be worth it. And who do we need to slow down here? Bradbury is doing pretty well for himself. EMP, right there. Alright, we'll go for Asimov or Bradbury. Well, we do want another Offworld online. Let's go. Needs fuel. These guys can switch to auto supply. Price of fuel versus price of chemicals. Not exactly favorable, but the input is 1 fuel for 1.25 chemicals. So we'll keep that going.
Look at all the money.
Ditch this. And we could probably spare a tile to get thinking machines online. Also, upping our water production seems reasonable. And oxygen with its current price. Alright, we can turn those farms back on. These guys need to be on auto supply.
Freelance pirates are auctioning their services to the
And we can buy up some of this cheaper uncontrolled stock.
9,000, 10,000.
We're not surprised.
Ooh, defended. He spent a lot of money on squad.
launched. Look at all
Alright, well, that's going to come back around to us, but we have enough to repair that. Water shortage coming in. Sell down a lot of this stuff. Glass, we can replace the aluminum with a glass plant. And turn the chem labs off since carbon's more expensive. Alright, what are we upping here? Water production? Sure.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
Offworld's maximum food. And we'll buy out Bradbury next since he does have Offworlds. That's going to be 500,000. How close are we?
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
We could buy at Wells, but I'm worried about Bradbury. He's got 2 Offworlds online now. Keep selling down the carbon. Do we have enough for all these shipments? We do. We can sell a little food on world.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
And we won't repair that. Well, no, we want Bradbury. We can buy everyone else out.
All the money.
The food we're shipping off-world, so I probably shouldn't have sold that. Alright, so there's Bradbury. We've got everyone with off-worlds. And we've got more off-worlds now. Let's up our food production since we're setting that off-world. Alright. 6 off-worlds going. We just need to repair this thing.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at
Glass shortage. Alright, we'll repair this off-world.
Look at all the money.
All these guys are working. Turn on. And all this stuff makes sense. We can repair this.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
AJ Squared is telling us that for your off-worlds, if you set it to auto launch, which is if you hold the shift key, it'll also auto purchase anything you need if you're short. I think we have enough food for that to be covered, and if we had to buy it, we'd still be making money, but it's definitely something good to keep in mind. Price of water is super high. We can probably turn the reactors off.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money. Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
Alright, so we can go for Herbert next.
Look at all the money. Offworld shipment launched. Look at
Well, Asimov has an off-world. Either would be fine, although he has Wells and... Nope, they both have just one off-world. I don't think it matters who we buy out first. Let's buy out Herbert first. And let's see now. Turn our chemicals back on. But the reactors can stay off. So now chemicals and glass. Buy down the uncontrolled stock.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money. Offworld shipment launched.
Ooh, and he's selling down his own stock to try to buy me out quickly. But definitely want to pay down our debt then. How much cash? He's at 56.
All the money.
How much do we need? What do we need to sell down here? Sell down chemicals, all the glass. Pay down our debt.
Look at all the money.
Alright, so he's selling off all of his own shares to try to buy me out first. He's at 61%. It makes that percentage ticker much more exciting.
New patent up for auction. Bidding
Superconductors, I don't think anyone cares. We don't want that added to our debt.
auction unclaimed. Bidding closed.
Alright, so we got him. Just this last share right here. Good game. Alright, so this game went a lot better, but we definitely had 2 really confused robotic players in the game. So I don't know if I improved over those couple disasters we had at the beginning of the stream. But yep, this is the new patch. Definitely interesting. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be in top form and we can show off some more stuff. But yeah, thank you all for watching. And that's the end of tonight's stream. Good night, everyone.